Hi, I'm Lynn, the creator of Dearly Loved, a place for faith, family, fun, and a whole lot of Disney. Thanks for joining me today on Dearly Diary, where I want to talk to you about bringing a little Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo into somebody else's life on your next trip to Disney. I actually got this idea from my sister, Amy, who texted me and said, "Some people focus on how bad things happen to good people, but often good people can happen to bad things." An example, the lady at McDonald's who gave my kids a free McFlurry right when I was about to lose it with the stress of being alone with 3 kids and changing planes. Or someone giving a Disney Band-Aid to Morgan, that's her oldest daughter, when she scraped her knee and was way too tired because we had been in the park all day and it made it all better. Just being aware that all around you are real people with real feelings, and it often doesn't take too much to make a real difference. And I loved that. I think when we go on our trips, sometimes we can almost get to a point of entitlement. We want to make sure everything is perfect for our family. We've spent a lot of money. We become very insulated sometimes in our own situation. And what this says to me is, let's shed our selfishness and be mindful of people around us. And I'm not talking about eavesdropping or being in somebody else's business. It's often the smallest things that make the biggest difference in the lives of others. This can happen with another guest. Maybe you're flying on your trip and there's a fussy child in the plane. Just don't be the person giving off the bad vibes about making that child be quiet. Maybe give the parent a understanding look, or if you have some extra activities from your own kids, maybe pass those along. On my recent trip to Disney, there was a mom in one of the restrooms with just a very distressed toddler. She was so upset about the automatic flushers on the toilets, and just speaking to that mom, letting her know we've all been there, maybe giving her a tip if you have one, put a post-it note over that automatic flusher so that the sensor doesn't detect the motion and go off as many times when you're in the stall. Just acknowledging other people around you. This can also be for cast members. If you have a particularly wonderful experience with a cast member, think of ways that you can make their day a little bit better. One tip I love are printing out these thank you notes. They're actually from one of my favorite Disney websites, and I'll put that link up on my website with this video so you can find these if you'd like to print them out. And if you have a particularly great experience with a cast member, you can just write a little thank you on the back of a note card. Thanks for the magic. Thanks for making us feel like royalty. You truly went above and beyond. If you want to pass those along to someone that just really makes a difference in your life or on your vacation. One example I could give is when we went to Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I have 2 very picky eaters, very picky sons. One of them has food allergies, and I had looked up the menu for Boma, and it said that there were chicken strips and fries. And we got to Boma, we went through the line, and guess what? No chicken and no fries. And so I asked our waiter if there was any way that we could get that for my son, and he brought out a platter of chicken strips, french fries. The boys feasted. We had leftovers. I just wrote him a special note of thanks on our receipt at the restaurant. I still remember his name. His name was Jeffrey at Boma. Hi, Jeffrey. He was wonderful. It made our night, it made our day, really. And I've never forgotten that. So just little things, being knowledgeable and being aware of people around you, passing out a Band-Aid if you have one. For fun things for guests, if you have extra glow products or if you have extra little fun packs, pass those out to someone, maybe at a parade, a mom that just needs a little help dealing with a restless child. Waiting. We all have that happen to us where children are bored and we need help entertaining kids around us. So just being mindful of other people. And this is actually really the the second greatest commandment Christ gives us, um, behind loving the Lord our God, he tells us to love our neighbors. And in John chapter 13, verse 34, Christ says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another." So just finding ways to make another person's day a little brighter, whether it be a guest, a cast member, just again, shedding that selfishness and being a little bit of a light to someone else on your next trip can make such a huge difference. And you might never know how much you helped somebody have just a better day on their trip. I hope that helps. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.